Hello guys. So what we have here is the Race Asylum Group 4 Tourer Season 5. I've already taken part in 2 seasons and they are great fun. This is round 1, race 1, so we are fresh. We have managed to put ourselves on pole with a lap time of a 46.993, but very marginally. The grid is very close together. There is no four-wheel drives. We are FF, FR, MR only. Teams of 3, obviously all competing against each other. So I'll stop waffling on and let's get straight into the race. So there we go. We are off. We are underway, and as you can see, Pup gets a great start on me. Massive shout out to Pup. Gets a phenomenal start around the outside. And we just seem to go backwards here. Let this space go on though. So just making sure that I stick with Pup at this point. Not really worried about behind. Well, trying not to be. But Rose is looking down the inside. We give space. Roses takes that position, does he? Oh, we run wide. So the 4 of us have pulled a little gap to the cars behind already. So this is a 15-minute sprint race. Softs only. Ooh, as I lose another position there to Roses. Call me Jay, 92 around the outside, does he? Oh, still side by side. No. Jay can come back for the cutback. So as I was saying, this is a race. A sprint race. 15 minutes. Softs. No tyre weight, no fuel. Just a straight up sprint race. But this race determines the feature race for race 2. This determines the grid, which is a reverse grid. So obviously, if you win this race, you will be starting from the back in the 50-minute feature race, which includes tyre wear and a mandatory usage of mediums. But as you see, we're into lap 3 here. And the front 4, Roses, Pup, myself and J92 are just starting to pull away from the pack a bit. Jay looking down the inside. I think that if I remember rightly, that scared me a little bit. He did well there. He just showed his nose, made me look in the mirror. There was nothing dirty about it. It was just made me look in the mirror, made me keep watching my mirror. That's Pup. I think Roses has made the move on Pup, so Rose is now in the lead as we enter the 4th lap. As you can see, Arden has closed up to the gap here. So that gap is slowly coming down. This is the problem with a small track like this. You end up, if you start battling, the group behind can very quickly catch up, very quickly. So now Arden's joined the party. As Jay goes for a move, little touch, nothing too major. And that's a good move. Good move. Made the apex. The touch was more me than him. So now we are fending off Arden. Arden pulls out. I was having a look down the inside. Side by side through turn 1. Plenty of space to go on. We managed to hold P4. Arden going a bit wide there. So now need a peer fault. I'm not really looking for a move past Call Me Jay at 92 at this point. Mainly because I've seen that he was very confident into that final corner, and he was very willing to show his nose up the inside or make you think he was going to go for a move when he wasn't. So I knew he was going to do the exact same to Pup, so I thought if I could just stay with them and hopefully sneak through if he gets through, as Arden unfortunately catches the grass. So now that opens up the field a little bit more. So Rose is pulling a little bit of a gap to Pup. We have Pup, J92 and myself. As J92 does exactly what I said, does that little dive. It's clean, it's clean. About to start lap 7. What a view. But meanwhile, this is helping Roses massively. Roses is just pulling away at this point. Roses is laughing at this point. He's looking in his mirror going, go on boys, you fight. You carry on. Whereas Arden, on the opposite, is also thinking that, but thinking that so he could close the gap back up again. And with a track like this, it doesn't take a lot. Oh, and that was where a weird glitch happened. So lap 7, all of a sudden. Now this is the problem with lobby racing, and unfortunately I do have to bring this up because I love this game and I play this game a hell of a lot, and I mean a lot. I play it more than most within Race Asylum itself, if I'm not lying, and I don't think I would be lying if I said that. But this lobby issue where people are getting screen freezes, etc., is just not on, because as you can see there, we were in a fine battle then. Pup, myself and J92 was in a fine battle, and I can remember it happening. I think I was 3/10 behind him, and all of a sudden, coming round the last corner onto the home straight, poof, behind me, 1.4 seconds behind me as well. That's just not acceptable. It really isn't, and we are not far off. Let's not forget, we are not far off a 1-year anniversary of this game being out. Now if you're making it solely PS5 and that stops the issue, hurry up and do it please. Because this just isn't fair anymore. J92 had to not only work hard once, work hard twice, and that's through no fault of his own as well. Everybody can get mad at mistakes you make yourself and etc, but that's just not on. Rant over. So as I said, it's a 15-minute race. We are 7 minutes. We're coming up to the 7th minute. So we are hitting we're just over halfway mark. And as you can see, I've got onto the back of the Pup. So now it's my turn to apply the pressure to Pup. At this point, I will flick to Roses. Roses is well and truly left the party as he puts in a 46.921 for the fastest lap. But we will jump back to myself. And that little bit of battling between me and Pup already has let J92 catch back up. And this is what I'm saying, J92 was on fire race 1. Absolute fire. And that screen freeze, that lag, that whatever, that incident may have cost him. Well, we don't know. We will see. We will see. But let's not forget that when we see the final results. That screen freeze happened. And, yeah. So at this point now, all of a sudden, my view has gone from looking up to thinking J92 is suddenly right behind me. And also bearing in mind, I seen this screen freeze, screen lag, whatever it is, whatever everybody wants to call it. I was scared he might end up suddenly in front of me. I didn't want to ruin this person's race. We promote very clean racing in Race Asylum, with a lot of respect being shown. As I run wide there, that's not good. But J92 made that move into turn 1, once again. So, once again, we are 8 minutes, so we have 6 minutes to go. No, 7 minutes to go. No, I'm doing my best, don't worry. We have a few minutes left of this race. As you can tell guys, I'm not used to making videos, but I'm hoping that this can become part of my YouTube channel. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please let me know if you do like this kind of video, rather than me just say posting my POV with no comms, etc. I don't know. But here we go. We're coming into the latter stages of this race. We have 6 minutes to go. We will, at this moment, we will have a quick look through the grid. We'll have a look. So Roses is leading and has a quite substantial lead as well. Mainly due, and also has the fastest lap, 46.779. That is very quick. And then we have Pup, J92, starting to put the pressure on again. Myself, Arden and Asher, our teammates, they seem to be having a bit of a race. We have Hansa, we have Phil, DTR, and as you can see, a range of cars here. We have Grandad, we have Poop Town, my teammate, Ryan, my teammate, last but no mean least, we have Crazy Bitch. So, let's go back to the very top. So, we are entering lap 14. J92 is now all over the rear end of Pup, all over again. Now we know, we've already seen this scenario, as I suddenly hit 46.9. We've seen how this scenario plays out once. Will it play out the same way? As we go around turn 3, this turn. That turn there is crucial because it's such a long run. You are flat all the way through here. And as you can see, J92 has got very good as they go, as Pup has gone very defensive. J92 looking around the outside. I'm looking, can I sneak one up the inside? No, not quite. Not quite. Oh, here we go. You can tell there's not long left. We have 4 minutes left. They are both in the middle of it. Pup obviously going defensive as expected. J92 looked like he was hanging that around the outside. Not quite. Not quite. The move hasn't been made as I get very close to J92 rear end. Now, when this was happening live, I was loving it. I absolutely love close racing. I really do. Really do. I'm not going to go on. But as you can imagine, this is some phenomenal race. As Jay looks again around the outside, I think, can I sneak another one? Oh, a little bit of contact from myself to let off, let Jay go. Flip the hazards on to say sorry. Didn't mean it, just outbroke myself a little bit. Trying to make sure I stayed within this battle. Knowing, like, as you can see, we've started lap 16, but we have 3 minutes to go. That is all. Don't forget that, guys. It is not based on laps. It is based on time. So we have 3 minutes to keep or capitalise on anything that happens. And the pack isn't all that far behind. In all honesty, a spin and these guys are laughing. But let's go back to up front as Pup has once again got defensive. J92 once again has decided to try hang it around the outside. He's determined. Shout out to Heat Seeker for making my livery, as well as a lot of these liveries on this grid and within the Tourer League, as there is another lobby as well. So there is 2 lobbies. So it's very intense this season, this league. It's a very good league. As the guys in front of me, Pup and Jay, are going side by side. I'm looking up the inside. Can I get my nose up there? Not quite. So we come down the back straight. This is, I forgot how interesting and fun this was. As, oh, Pup looks defensive. Jay's going. I'm just hitting my line. Jay goes around the outside. Jay's gone deep. I've gone deep. We get the run. Pup is laughing at this point. Me and Jay side by side. Crossing the lap for lap 18. Can I hold? Can I hold Jay? We know he's very good on the brakes. This is Jay. We've got the inside line for this corner. Job done. But that doesn't mean anything. Oh, Jay had a moment. I didn't realise that live. Jay had a moment in that corner. Do we have to? We have a minute left. 2 laps. Can I close Pup down? Can I get him? Jay obviously would have had the penalty for the barrier collision, unfortunately. So Jay, I presume, would have finished 4th. Obviously I know, but make it a little bit more interesting. Great camera, as you can see the sheep. Lap 19. Can I get anywhere near Pup to make a move? To put some pressure on? To go for a late lunge? Anything. Roses is gone at this point. Roses has completely left the race. And just purely dominated because of us 3 having an insane battle for 19 laps. As Pup went a little bit wide there, and that is the final lap. What a great race from everybody involved, as I flash the lights to Pup there. So we will go through the order very quickly. This is obviously lobby 1. Race 1, we have Roses. That shout out to Roses for the dominant win. We have Pup in P2, myself P3, Jay with the unfortunate incidents but still a phenomenal race in P4, Asher P5, Hansa P6, Arden P7, Bill P8, DTR P9, Grandad P10, Crazy Bitch managed to get P11, my teammate Ryan and Poop Town bringing up the rear in 12th and 13th. Now that, bear in mind, sets up everything for the next race, which will be a feature race. 50 minutes, reverse grid, all tyres available, mandatory using 5 laps, of mediums. But guys, please let me know if you do like this type of video. Obviously race 2 will obviously be a slightly longer video because it's a slightly longer race, but I thoroughly enjoyed this race and I cannot wait for round 2 at Red Bull. So I will catch you in race 2.